Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we have completed the backend part, which is a Laravel. This class, I'm going to teach the Vue.js, which is a front-end framework. Okay, so let me see how to do the front-end framework. So first, I have go to my documentation. You can see install Vue. I give the instruction. So here, if in order to install the Vue.js, so we have to go to the website which is Vuetify. Okay. This is a Vue component frame. Here we have to click and install it. You click on here. Here this framework consists of all the libraries using the Vue.js. You can use it as a professional framework for using the Vue.js. Okay, if it is React, you can use MOV. This is the React component. This is the best library. So same library in our Vue.js, it's called as a Vuetify. Okay, so let's go at the starter. Now how to install, they guide you. They click on the npm, copy. Now I'm going to go to cmd, right click. First you have to configure the Vuetify latest version. Okay, you have to install the Vuetify in your machine. So we have a backend folder. So I'm going to go to click on this create new Vuetify latest. Okay, so it asks yes, why. It asks install the project name. I'm going to give as front end CRUD app. Press enter key. You have to select here not default. You have to select as based default routing. Press enter key. TypeScript. We no need the TypeScript. No. Okay, we are using JavaScript. So here you have to select that. You have to use the up and down key of your keyboard arrow. Up and down. Select the option. So I want to select the npm. Press enter key. It asks install the dependencies. Okay, so you have yes or no. Okay, so here first you have I need a dependency. You have to press yes. So then only all the dependency will be installed. So we have to wait until all the tasks will be completed. Now the installation has been completed successfully. Here you will be able to see here. So now here we have to go to my folder. Here it will be installing front end app. So I'm going to go to open up. So type cd. You have to change directory. It's called as change directory front end CRUD app. Press enter key. You go inside the folder. You will be able to see here folder and file structure. I'm going to open up on your VS Code editor code space dot to open up the VS Code editor all the project. Right. Okay. So if you want to run the application and check whether it's working fine or not, right? So I already opened the VS Code editor. So I'm going to type the command npm run dev. Right. Okay. Now, okay, your server is starting. Okay, so the server is starting. But wait, the front end here, the server is starting. The first time only here it's starting here. It's simply starting the server. You just copy this. But first based on that, so it has some problem about that based component. Let me see whether it's working properly or not. Right, this is the Vue.js welcome page. Okay, after install the Vue.js, you will be able to get the nice user interface. Right, so this is the welcome page. Right, perfect. Now you have done the work. Perfect. You have installed your Vue.js in your machine successfully. Right. Now this is the home page. So we are here how to load the component. So first here you will be able to see single page applications HTML. Install the main.js. Okay, the main.js is reside on the src folder main.js. So this is a main.js. You can see it is rendering the app component. So here it will be app component, right? So it's called the app component. It's reside on where this current directory app view. It's called the app view. App view. This is the app view. This is a router view. We are called as a router view. right? After called as a router view. So after doing this, go to the router view index page. Right, say index page. The router view. Okay, we have to configure all the route and everything. Automatically it will be configuring. So okay, this page, this view. So view page here, this one is this index. This index page is called as which component? Hello world component. It is reside on here. This one should be our output. Okay, so normally we have to all things you have to get rid of these lines. Control save all. Now let's switch back to your application and check. There is error because we need a template. So we have write template. This is how we have write the Vue.js. Open and close bracket. Instead of template, we have write another one is a script. This is a JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript. So what I'm going to do is here template. What I'm going to do is here I'm write it here template. I'm type hello world. Save all. Shit, it's working. By the framework, the color should be this black. We have to get rid of the black user interface. You have to go back to my styles. The styles app view main.ts. So okay, we have a style. There's a style. Right. And here you can see the plugin. There is a Vue file. You have to go to Vue file. It defaultly comes as a dark. Okay, it's a default theme dark. You have changed as light. That's it. That's a problem. This is a Vue file. We have changed the light. Now let's back to your project here. Now it's coming as a successful. So, right now we have successfully done the. We have installed the things right. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the component. Now I'm going to create the component, which is which component I'm going to create, which is a this is a hello world component. So I'm going to create the component is a employee view employee dot view. This is the employee view component. Okay, so the first you have type template, open and close bracket. You have write script, open and close bracket. You have write it here. We have to make the templates. We have to make the template. Before that, we have to go to do the things. Two things you have to do it. First, you have to implement the Bootstrap library and Beautify library you already installed. Bootstrap library you have to install it. Click on this. Simply you have to copy this CSS. Copy this. You have to paste on the your index.html file inside the heading. Because if you apply it over here, it will be if you apply inside this index.html, so all the project this style will be applied. Okay, so this is a single page is loaded for every page. So if you are put the style inside this add tag, it will be covered all over the project, right? It will be covered all over the project. That's the thing we have to do. Perfect. Now here what you are going to do is now we have to implement the styles, right? So what I'm going to do is now here we are go to my project. I'll be explaining it, don't worry. This is a simple design I have made it for the form and table design, right? So all the things I just copied. Okay, so copy. I'm going to paste it over here, right? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is here. Okay, first you can see the simple HTML file. The template, what is the thing is we have to make the HTML files. All the HTML files we have to make inside the template tags. JavaScript tag, that is validation part. We have to separate the validation part. We have to separate in Vue both. The HTML style they are separated and JavaScript there's a separate view. Okay, so now template First you have to write the heading as a employee management. You have write it, you have to put one container and close the container over here. After that we have to write the heading which is a employee management. Right after that we have to create the view row simple, we have to give the space. After that we have to the for the in bootstrap we have to separate the columns, so we have to we need my form design 8. Okay, it is enough. So after that we have to make some CSS style. CSS style how to apply in our Laravel Vue.js. You have to write there. Another after the script, you have to write the style scope. Here we have to call them all the style. This style will be we have to call this form area. Form area. The how the form area padding set, margin set, backgrounds color, and all the things we have to set it over here. Right, this all the level set it over here. So we have to implement it here. Where you have implemented over here. Okay, so here right, so the form you have first you have the submit, you have to prevent save. Prevent mean, why we are prevent mean, if you click submit button, the without refreshing the page we have to prevent, you have to put the prevent, it not reloading. Okay, that's the thing you have to write, the purpose you have to write it over here. Right, after you have to write the simple form design. The form consists of employee name, address, and phone number. So the same thing in your backend. Okay, your backend, you go through the backend here, name, address, phone number. Same thing, you have a front end as 3 things. This div is for employee name. This div is cover about the what, cover about the employee address. This div is cover about the employee phone number. Okay, this is how we have covered the divs, right? So this is how we have covered the div. Okay, so additionally we have write one div. This div is sorry, this div is started, this row 1 start 2. After that we are putting another row. Right, we have right. Okay, no problem. Go. Right, one column, this column, second column, we are row, we are put the rows, right? Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is, after that what I'm going to do is, here we have 3 columns: phone number, phone, address, and name. Okay, so we have a one submit button. When you click submit button, so this is the all the btn button, the text field we have write it, this all the text field we have how to get this text field, everything. Okay, the everything, so I'll show the output. Okay, before that I'll be, after that you will be understand. Okay, after that I'm going to make another one is a routing part. So here also we are routing. Here also this one I have to call it the app view. There's the app view. These are pages. I'm going to this is a pages. What I'm going to see, what go to, instead of this I'm going to call it as employee view page, employee component. So you have to write this one. Okay, employee component. So outright employee component, employee okay, so employee. So here the employee, you have to tell that the app view component. Okay, so route view. Okay, so it's no problem. So let's check it. Employee view. Right, the problem is we have not installed the this library, RESTful library. We have to install them project, and then you will be understand that all the RESTful part is working of this library. So here we have tried npm I mean, which means install. So to install this library, so the all the RESTful requests will be made by this library, red exorcist. Right, we have installed it. Now let's bring to the application. Right, Now it's working. Okay, now it's working. Now you will be able to see it's working. Now it's working. Now let's check whether it's work. Employee details adding or not. Raj India phone number. Click save button. Okay, record is added. You can see the record is added. If you click edit button, you will be able to edit. It's two-way binding is working. You can see here two-way binding is all things are working. If you delete the record has been deleted, working successfully. Now I'll be explain the code. Okay, now you will be understand. Okay, so what I did here is here it is responsive. Okay, so what I did here is here you can see inside this template. What I did here is you can see I have done the three. What is the three input fields. Okay, so this is a text box. I am getting from this text box, not a bootstrap text. So bootstrap text we have to input, you have to write input field, you have to write input likewise. I am not putting the input. Instead of that, we are calling the v text field. V text field, it is nothing but a Vue.js library. It is nothing but a Vue.js library. So how to get this one? You have to go to the Vue.js framework. This framework you can see get started. Get started component, all component. Here you can see the which one text field. So text boxes also you will be getting over here. All sorry here component. Let's get started. The features component. All the component you can get the if you need a text field, you will be able to get a text field. Okay, so you have to get them here. Input all the form related components. So here checkboxes, combo boxes, forms. Here the text fields. Here this is a text field. Okay, the design you will be able to get them. Okay, here this design I need. You will get the code. This code have pasted over here. Inside a V model, we have to call it here. This is the V model for you purpose of using the two-way binding. So when the employee details you are storing your employee. Okay, so this is employee details. It's an address. It's a phone number. It's a two-way binding we have implemented. Once you click the save button, what I'm going to do is submit. So this one B button mean it's nothing but a button of Vue.js. You will be able to see the button. If you can't find it here, you just go to search. I need a button. Vue.js button. You can get the button over here. There's a button here. It's a button. So go over here, get the button. Button code. Here's a button. So various buttons are there. So here we will be able to get the button. Here's the button implementation. You have to write like this. If you need styles of the buttons, you have to do the same the bootstrap style you are given. Button here we need a color. See a success mean it is a it's coming as a success mean it is a red color. Okay, sorry, green color. If it is, you can put the same style here. Success. What are the bootstrap warning? Everything is there. So let me change this warning. Whatever. I haven't implemented the warning before. Control S to save. Here, color would be changed as this. But you will be able to change the colors. Whatever in your project. Okay. Simple user interface, very attractive user interface. You will be able to get it. Okay. Once you enter the form details and click submit button, it goes to click submit button. So what happens is what's happening is data will be storing in the database. The save means this goes to save method. The save method means here the save method I have done the save method. Okay, this all the code I will be explaining in my next video tutorial. Okay, so how to implement this all the things. Thank you for watching.